When we look to see where the trends are coming from, we often look at some of the big brands in the space. And I think when you see a lot of the top brands, Adidas, Prada, Nike, Levi's, Allbirds, are really taking significant bets on marketplaces. They see that the future of their business is going to be very important to have a significant place in marketplaces. And likewise, the retailers themselves are also thinking the same. And so we see new marketplaces popping up. Nordstrom has recently launched their marketplace. Hearst has launched new marketplaces and is continuing to open new marketplaces. So this is something that we see more and more brands take action on. And there's a few reasons why. I think brands are feeling more pressure now than ever, both on their D2C business as acquisition costs. The cost of acquiring users from Instagram and TikTok and Facebook are just so expensive, and there's more competition every day. On the other side, the sort of traditional wholesale business is, I speak to a lot of brands that are telling me that it's getting harder every year to get the same orders as the last year, because retailers are looking to de-risk their business. They are not wanting to hold the inventory and take the risk by making big purchases up front. And so there's this sort of hybrid model of marketplace that has really grown significantly. And so when Forrester ran a report and interviewed quite a few brands, and they saw that online marketplace is actually growing faster than wholesale for almost 80% of businesses. I don't think that's such a surprise to most people, but this is one of the fastest channels in commerce right now for growth. And I think in such a time as we're in today, brands need a way to protect themselves and diversify and expand. And so whether that expansion is by adding additional assortments, so a lot of brands we speak to don't actually realize that if they're already selling through a retailer through wholesale, they can actually also sell through their marketplace through additional assortments. So it's actually a way to not replace, but actually supplement your existing wholesale order. In other cases, you can replenish your wholesale order as well. So if you have certain SKUs, as soon as they run out through wholesale, they can start being shipped through the dropship model. It's also a really popular way for brands to enter into new markets. It's very difficult. I mean, Oscar was talking about this as well, but the ability to enter into a market through wholesale or D2C can take quite a long time in terms of getting the brand awareness and closing these big deals with wholesalers, while marketplace is a much simpler way to get traction into a new market.